Well, folks, plain and simple, that air quality is extremely poor. And yes, it's a DMV First Warn Day because you do not want to be outside if you can help it. This is typically our shot looking back toward the Washington Monument, but you can't see it. That's how thick that smoke is out there, and it is right near the ground. So you're able to likely smell some of that wildfire smoke and just feel it as you walk through some of that outdoors. So again, if at all possible, stay indoors. Back toward Hagerstown, it was pretty bad early this morning in parts of Washington County. Things have slightly improved, though there is a very thick haze hanging over the trees once again, and that's going to be the way it's going to trend through the rest of today and into tomorrow as well. There will be times where that smoke lightens up and things improve, but then it will also get worse and back and forth once again here until we can truly kick all of this out of here. Here's a good look at that air quality. Again, you're seeing that slight improvement back across western Maryland into the higher terrain of West Virginia. But as you go east of I-81 in particular, that thick plume of smoke that was over New York City is hanging on. It was there yesterday and now it's here today. And all these pinks and purples you are seeing are hazardous levels of that smoke and particulate matter in the air, causing all of the problems we are seeing out there. And no surprise here looking at the smoke plume on the map here coming from those wildfires. We still have that very dark gray shade right over the DMV and much of the mid-Atlantic and Northeast. And it all just lined up in order for this to happen. We needed all the factors to come together, and they sure did, as we've had a continual flow of wind you see here coming right from those wildfires out of the north. We haven't had rain or anything to clean out the air in very long. Both of those factors could end up helping us finally getting past all of this, and we may end up seeing one of those, the rain, here fairly soon. The same low pressure that's been causing that flow to come right out of the north, well, it's starting to get close to the DMV, and we've already noticed some showers and a few thunderstorms clipping southern Maryland into parts of central Virginia. If we can get more of that rainfall going, that can help to clean out some of this smoke from the air. We may have that chance starting tomorrow and then into the extended forecast. But at least in the short term here, the very low air quality, it is continuing, and we are going to see that smoke moving in and out as we go through the rest of the day into your Friday. So while there may be some improvements in the air quality at times, it likely could go back down just the same as we go over the next couple of days. Now, scattered showers, they will be a little bit more possible as that system gets close to us tomorrow. This helps as we get toward the weekend, and then the wind direction will start to change as a storm system arrives for Monday, bringing a nice soaking rainfall. So as we get into the weekend and early next week, we will finally start to see some major improvements, clear that air out totally. Now, there's that plume I was talking about. Notice how as we go later in the afternoon, there's less yellow, orange on the map over the DMV. That means we are lightening up that haze, but it's not going to completely go away. And then we're keeping an eye on a secondary plume coming around Lake Erie through Pennsylvania. That is likely to roll into the DMV later tonight into tomorrow morning and impact us once again, dropping that air quality as we head into the day on Friday. But I mentioned the fact that rainfall could help in this regard. Well, as we roll on through today, we'll see less and less rainfall, but there's some of that activity nudging down toward us later on tonight. And as that low pressure settles in close to the coastline, boom, there we go. We could see some spotty showers break through that smoke and give us some soggy conditions tomorrow afternoon. And that will make all the difference. And we'll have a better chance for that rainfall as we go towards Sunday and in particular Monday as the wind direction changes and we finally clear things out.